Good afternoon, guys. It is literally afternoon. I think it's almost 1. Yeah, it's like 12:56. I am starting late today because both of my camera batteries were not charged. Dale used one the other day and he forgot to put it on the charger, and of course I used mine yesterday, so I didn't have a battery, so I had to wait for that to charge and all of that fun stuff. We had to run to town to get the normal stuff, toilet paper, a few groceries, milk, stuff like that. Just basic stuff. So, all of that. I'm really, like, starting to panic. I know I didn't want to talk about this before, but I'll talk about this now. Okay, so, for all you gals, if you're a guy, you don't want to hear this, kind of like click off, but, or fast forward a little bit. Okay, so I'm having some, like, womanly issues. Last month, I didn't technically get my menstrual cycle. I just, like, spotted all through the thing. There was a couple of, like, a little bit pink spotting, and then there's a little bit of brown spotting, but it was nothing like normal menstrual cycle. So I was like, okay, well, that's definitely odd, very odd, because I usually have really dark red, you know. So anyways, and it's usually heavy, and especially now that I'm not on birth control, and I didn't have anything. So the month prior to that, something happened. Anyways, so this month, I'm waiting for my cycle, and I have my period tracker on my phone, which helps me keep up when, of course, it's supposed to start. Well, due to its calculations, I am 4 days late. So, to me, I'm like, okay, well, what the heck is going on? Like, is this just endometriosis acting up, you know? Of course, like, some people are like, maybe you're going into early menopause. I'm like, I'm 26 years old. I can't be going into early menopause. This is, like, insane, y'all. So, when we were at the store, I grabbed a couple of cheap pregnancy tests just to kind of, like, trick my mind into, like, starting, you know what I mean? Like, okay, if you're not pregnant, then you need to start, like, and then to kind of relax a little bit, because if I was indeed pregnant, I should start. I mean, if I was indeed pregnant, then it should show up on a test by now. So I'm kind of like, you know, if you're not, it needs to go ahead and start. So I have menstrual cycles where it's like 31, 33, 34 days, and then it goes from like 31, and the next month it'll be like 33 or 34, and then it'll be 31. And so I tried looking at that, and this should be my 31 day, but, or my 31 month, but I don't know, it's just like, I don't know what's going on, and I really don't want to have to go to, you know, the OB, but if something doesn't happen soon, I'm just going to have to go and see what's going on anyways. Hopefully it's just nothing and it's just delayed. I mean, I'm not really stressed. I'm not really thinking about it. It's just now it's like, well, it's 4 days late. Like, where is this guy? You know, like, where is she? Because I call her Aunt Flo. You know, the kids, but they don't know what I'm talking about, but I call it Aunt Flo. So it's like, you know, where is she? You know, she should be around soon. And I haven't been cramping, nothing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, either way, if I'm pregnant, great. If I'm not, great. I mean, I know it sounds really bad to say, but, so I don't know. We're out about getting that stuff, and I grabbed a couple of those, so I don't know. I mean, if any of you guys ever experienced that, do you have endometriosis? Have you, like, had irregular? Because I'm basically pretty regular, so it's kind of like, what's up? But anyways, we're going to go pay 2 more bills, and then I think we're going to go ahead and run home, because the kids have a half day today, so we got to get there. They get out at like 3. I mean, they get out at like 2:50, but they get home about 3, so they always have that on Wednesdays. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get these couple things done and head on home, and then let the festivities begin. I don't know what festivities, but
Brody, you're doing a fantastic job folding your towels. What? What's coming on? Say green. Say green. Lantern. Say green. Ooh, yeah. Do not do that to him.
I so hope I get to go to Kellen's birthday party at his house. Because
better start acting good.
With
We are going to have taco bread tonight. I've never made this before, but it's going to be super duper yummy.
No.
I'm sure.
No, say it like this, Mom. Say it like this.
What?
Soupy, soupy, do it.
I'll never say it like that. Anyways, it's about to pour down rain again. We've had so much rain this month. Poacher.
What?
Poacher.
What's a poacher?
She's coming to kill me, guys. trying to get a soda can out of my cozy in case you're like, what is she doing? This is my new leg workout routine, guys. And I'm trying to get it out. Okay, well, yeah. Not happening like I'd planned. Hold on. I'll set you down for a second. Okay, now we're ready to roll. Anyways, kids are running wild. Oh no, did you start? Thought this light was about to start. So say, do not start with me tonight. I'm not in the mood. I'm about to get all this stuff started. I think it's gonna be fairly easy, so I don't think it's gonna take much like prep work at all. But if you guys, well, you can't tell me now, but I will walk you guys through it. Stop reading my text message.
I didn't read it. I
Kids just be all reading my stuff. Just play. Anyways, I kind of walk you guys through this, so if you guys want to swap up like your Taco Tuesday or just your meals in general, you guys can do this too, and you guys can let me know what you think about it. So, well, yeah, and if you haven't watched it already, go check out Dell's DIY basic headboard. That is up. So check that out. Alright, so what you're going to basically need for this recipe is a loaf of French bread or any type of loaf bread like this that you want to use. You're going to need some Fiesta cheese. You're going to need some mayo, hamburger meat, at least a pound of hamburger meat, a package of taco seasoning, and optional will be, of course, some lettuce, olives, tomatoes, rotel, things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with browning our hamburger meat. So I have mine here in the skillet. I'm just going to break it up. I'm just going to brown it like I normally would brown my hamburger meat for like my tacos and stuff. When that gets done, I'm going to drain the excess grease off. And then I'm going to put in just about all of my package of taco seasoning. I'm going to put all of it, but that much on the bottom into the taco mix. I'm going to save that a little bit because we're going to put some mayo in a bowl with the leftover taco seasoning, and we're just going to kind of mix that up and make what's the word? Hold on, a like sauce spread. There you go, a spread to put on top of our bread. So I'm going to get this meat browned up here. And then when I'm done and I get to that stage, then I'll come back and show you what to do. Alright, so our meat is done, and I have put the taco seasoning in there, and now I have it in a strainer, just straining off all of the excess oil and water and all that stuff. Because when you put it on your bread, you don't want it to sog up your bread. I also grabbed a can of refried beans because Dale was like, where's the beans? And I was like, I wasn't going to put anything. He's like, well, I want beans. So anyways, yeah. Okay, so I have my loaf of bread here. I just cut the top off, and I'm going to use that just for something else because we will never eat 2 loaves. Yeah, so I just put the top over here. We'll use it for another meal, such as if we have like spaghetti or something, we can just use that for garlic bread. So I just cut the top off with my bread knife. So I have mixed our mayo up, and all I'm going to do, as you see, is put it on here and cover every little inch of this bread. No. Anyways, cover every little inch of this bread with the mayo mixture, you know, all the way down. And then I'm going to very carefully put a layer of our refried beans on there. And then we're just going to go with, of course, like the meat, the cheese, and then, of course, when it's done, then you can add like some lettuce, tomatoes, olives, whatever you like. And I'm going to pop it in the oven and pretty much just melt everything, toast the bread up just a bit, and that's basically it. So yeah, but when I go ahead and do that, I'll show it to you before I pop it in the oven, and then I'll show it to you when it's out and at the dinner table, so you guys can see how we all chose to kind of eat ours. But that's basically it though. Almost forgot, but there it is in the oven. I just put, like I said, the refried beans, the meat, and the cheese, and then popped it in, so it's doing its job now, melting. So I chopped up a little bit of lettuce. I have out my paste, and I think that's about it. I'm really not going to open a can of olives because Dale's like the only ones that will, only one that will eat the olives. Uh-oh, you okay? You fell down? Yeah, you okay? Anyways, he's the only one that will eat the olives. Oh, I gotta get the sour cream. So, and it's under 12 minute things. Okay, well, anyways, when that gets done and we doctor it all up, then I'll show you guys. If you guys have any ideas or recommendations of what else we could put on ours or a different way of doing it, let me know, because I like to change up my recipes, as you know if you watch all of my videos. So, yeah, let me know.
Mom, what did you get these sticky notes for?
For my Bible. I'm gonna put them, because I always have a hard time. The pastor's like, flip to this in your Bible, and I'm like, hold on. So I'm sitting over there like trying to find it. So I got some sticky notes so I can put them outside, so it'll make it a little bit easier. I need to sit down and actually do that later. So.
I thought you were gonna.
Alright, and that's what it looks like. Try to give you a close up here. This lighting at the table is not the best.
Do that, please.
It's all like slid off there to the side because it's hot, but I put some lettuce, sour cream, and some salsa on top. Just like I said I would, but
Riley, no,
I'm sure it's going to be really good. Don't you open the packet, open it.
No, he's doing that because Buddy slips out all the way.
We're having some issues with them tonight. I have a feeling I'm going to be going to bed really early.
Hey, we're going.
Nothing's going, like, get your hand out of there, please. Nothing is going right, seriously, y'all. Nothing. They're like duking it out at the table, fighting each other. Ugh. Living with boys is hard. Living with boys is definitely one of the hardest things ever. I should write a movie called that, Living with Boys. The boys of the hood. Something. They're not even of the hood, but I don't know. Boys of the homes. I don't know. Boys' homes.
No.
Okay, whatever. Whatever it may be called, but I should write a book. Sometimes it is just so frustrating.
What is drink responsibly?
That means don't get drunk. So, they're watching a commercial. It's got some beer on there. They're watching Greener Lantern. Greener Lantern.
Green Lantern.
I'm not here, guys. I might as well just like go to sleep now. Anywho, they're watching Green Lantern and there's a beer commercial on telling them to drink responsibly. So, yeah. But, anyways, how is it, Preston? You've already had some of yours. Yes, thumbs up. Daniel, have you had yours? Is that your first? Is that your first bite?
No.
Well, what's the verdict?
Good.
It's good. Riley's racing himself. Wydell's getting his plate ready.
Mom, this
He's wearing my watch. Are you marking your time? Time. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my dinner. Kids are driving nuts today. I don't know what it is, but they're just nuts today. Really, Dale? Underwear on the back of the couch. I tell you, living with guys is just something. Well, I took a pregnancy test. It came out negative. So, to me, it's either one of two things. The chest. Help me, guys. The test is really cheap and it's not going to pick up on the hormones. And I'll have to get a little bit more pricier one, or it reads right and I'm not pregnant. My period is just a no-show. So I told Dell, because he was like, what do you think it could be an ectopic pregnancy? Because of just things and stuff. So I told him that I was going to just wait it out through the weekend. And if Monday, you know, it's still a no-show, then I guess I'm going to have to call my OB and just go in just to make sure everything's okay, because I'd hate, like, to just, like, pass out somewhere and something, like, really be wrong, and because I kept going, oh, it's not this, blah, blah, you know. So, I don't know. We started on Brody and Riley's room. Disaster. It's just a disaster. So, they're not allowed to sleep in there tonight, so we're trying to figure out, like, where they're gonna sleep. and there's just like really big fights between the boys, because the twins are like, I don't want them sleeping in here, and then little boys were like, well, that's mean, and so they're gonna have to sleep in our room, and that means we don't get no alone time or nothing. It's gonna try to get Dale to rub my back because my shoulder is just like killing me. I don't know what's going on with it, but I think it's because of the way I'm sleeping, because Riley's fat butt's up in the middle of my bed. But I was telling Dale, I was like, you know, this last like week or so, it's been like so boring, and I know, and it's just been like one thing after another, but we usually have weeks like that and then it picks up, so it means next week it'll probably be like really busy or something, I don't know, but I'm so ready for him to get back to work. I know that sounds bad, but yeah, there's things that I want to do, and I just like to do like alone by myself, you know, like I want to paint this picture. And anyways, I want to paint this picture, and sometimes it's just best when you don't have somebody standing over your shoulder, like looking at what you're doing, or kids running around, or, you know, I just feel like I have to be in here attending to his every need, or I have to, like, you know, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Anyways, but he's on the phone right now to a buddy from work, probably like, dude, when are you coming back? I hope soon, because he's been walking and he's been practicing and actually putting some weight on his foot, not lots of it, but he can put a little bit of weight on it. So I told him, I said, you know, I'm not trying to rush you or nothing. I said, but you need to make sure you tell the doctor that, because we just will not make it another month. There's no way we will make it another month, you know. And if he's able to actually put some weight on it, you know, then let him go, let him do his stuff. How come you're not in bed?
I'm waiting for you. Good night.
Kids for sale, kids for sale. Going once, going twice. Oh, goodness. Are you okay? He just fell off the bed. Dale is singing. He's singing about looking for love. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can record it. I did get me a new eyebrow pencil today. I had used my one down to a nub, y'all. A nub. Seriously, I had to get one of those. I'm trying to go like very minimal on makeup purchases, you know, right now. But I seriously had to get one because I told Dale, I was like, if I try to use that anymore, these brows just will not look right. They just will not. So, will you scoot over? My hair's all a mess. Washed it last night and didn't dry it. So, yeah. It's just one of those days where everything annoys me and I seem just mad. You're gonna fall off the bed, mister. He almost fell off the bed. I just seem mad and annoyed with everything. Like, I kind of got up that way this morning. Been having these real, like, crazy, and I mean, like, crazy off-the-wall dreams. Very vivid. And it just seems like... Y'all probably can't even hear me. Just seems like everything's kind of been going wrong today. Like, the battery camera wasn't charged. We couldn't leave until, like, after 10. Riley. Riley's kind of been cutting up today. All of the older 3 boys are fighting. Just stuff after stuff. I've been trying to paint this one picture for my friend's daughter. She's like having a rough time, and I wanted to paint her a picture just to, you know, kind of cheer her up and, you know. And I haven't got to it because it seems like every time I go to do something, Dad's like, hey, come help me do this, or we need to do this. It's just like, or then he's like running outside to, you know, smoke his cigarette and look, you know, on his phone, and it's like, I was about to do something, you know? But no. And then plus Riley wants to run out there, so I have to like lock the door and then keep track of what he's doing. And it's just like, sometimes it was a little bit easier when he went to work. Like, having him home has its like pros, but it also has its cons, you know? So, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not achieving like anything. Like, I'll make up these like plans and stuff like that, like things I'm gonna do, videos I want to do, and it seems like I never just can achieve those, you know? I'm either too tired, or the kids are acting crazy, or he's not in here or able to help, and it's just like, or I'm running him somewhere. It's just hard. It's hard trying to be a mom and like work and just be a wife, and it's hard, you know? It's never easy. It's never an easy job. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything, but sometimes I just wish that I would be able to do a little bit more of the things that I want to do, but that doesn't look like it's happening. I don't know. I have all these plans to get the kids in their own bed and all that stuff, so going to bed would be a little bit easier. It's not happening. Plans for me and Dale to spend time together, not happening. Riley, please.
Trying to go sleep, Riley.
I'm in just one of those moods, guys. I'm just one of those moods where I'm just like depressed and down, and everything's all wrong. It's all messed up. I kind of woke up like that, so seriously, I woke up like this. I woke up in this mood. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I was actually on my side, but still, I just like, my attitude was on the other side. So, I don't know. You guys probably cannot even hear me. I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. So, good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Sweet dreams, and I will see you tomorrow.
Good night, guys. Mom, bye.